No, you can get white onions, I'll show you. White onions are really good for casseroles, spaghetti bolognese, anything that you're going to fry onions up first, that's your white onion. Red onion I put into earthy soups because it just gives it a lift. If I put this into an earthy soup, it just would be pointless really. It doesn't really enhance the flavour, whereas a red onion does. Yeah, red onion is sweet, I agree with that. I would say, and red onions go on salad, so you could use a red onion for your Greek feta salad if you cut the onion into slices, really thin, super slices, and you could spread them, or just like on a plain piece of feta. I love my cheese and my high fat stuff. Yeah, I've got to feed my carbs. So what I do is I get like some avocado and put some feta on top of it, and then I get some red onion and I slice it and I put it on top with some oregano, olive oil and lemon juice. Oh, it's just so tasty. Hi Rocky. I've just got to do a puzzle on TikTok to make sure that I'm legit. There we go. Yeah, it does that from time to time. It does that to make sure that I'm not. Oh, thank you, Jack, for helping. Something's happened. Jack's my moderator. Everyone needs to behave themselves, because if you don't, I've got my friend Jack, and I've got a little sneaky regard for Jack, I won't lie. And he'll block you if you're not nice. Now what I'm doing here, I've just washed, I want you to listen to this carefully. I've just washed this with water, nice and clean. I'm going to get my onion, because I'm going to show you how to cut an onion without crying. Get a wet chopping board, place your onion on it, get your onion cut up knife, which I use the serrated knife, which is your bread knife. I find these cut the onions get done, whereas the ones with the just your normal kitchen knives, it's sort of a bit slippy. So we don't want to do, I like a good serrated knife when I'm cutting an onion, because it just gets to the point, gets shit done, get me out of here before I start crying. So let's cut the onion, and you need to hurry up still, or if you're taking ages around an onion, it's going to get in your eyes, you're going to cry. So let's just get this shit done. Wet your chopping board, get your onion, and this is the trick. With the knife that you're going to use to cut your onion with, I want you to soak it in cold water. So just run it under the tap really quickly, okay? We have a wet drippy knife. You can see that that's wet. Get your onion. Serrated knives are so much better at cutting onions, especially if you wanted to do the Greek salad. If you wanted to cut it, because you can just cut it down really nice and slicely. Okay. So I've cut both the edges off, and then we're just going to take the outer jacket off, like this. Pop that in the food bin. Notice it hasn't got in my eyes, nothing, because the water's holding the odour back. And we're going to get the onion and we're going to pop it in there with everything else. And because the onion's still on this board and it's still on the knife, it needs to be rinsed in water straight away. And wash your hands, because if you don't wash your hands, the towel's just behind the camera, if you don't wash your hands after you've handled an onion and then you get something in your eye, you'll fucking know about it. So don't do that. I think we've got our soup. Mama's butternut squash soup. Perfect for those of you who forgot to book a table for Valentine's Day. Perfect for those of you who have gone, shit, what do I do for the other half on Valentine's Day? This is what you're going to do. You're going to make Mama Kate Barlow's butternut soup. Let me just quickly show you what's in here. butternut squash, a couple of carrots, a couple of leeks, whole clove of garlic, leave the skin on and everything like that, and a red onion. Okay, before it goes in the oven, because you're going to put this in the oven for 1 hour, I want you to get your olive oil